Welcome back to Soda City Live. We've all heard the saying, you can't pour from an empty cup. Our next guest wants women to have the tools that they need to be strong, to overcome, and to thrive. And she's doing that by using her platform to pour into them. Joining us today is Kawan Fitch. She is the producer and creator of She Pours, and they're having a red carpet premiere, and they're premiering this movie. And she's joining us here today to tell us a little bit more about the mission and the purpose of this film. And so glad to have you joining us today.
Thank you so much. I'm just a chick who thought she could, so she did.
Oh, I love that. We need to get that on a shirt, right underneath where it says She Pours.
Under She Pours.
I love it. Now, Kawan, for those who are not familiar with your work, I want you to give our viewers a little background of the type of work that you do in the community.
Well, working with women has always been my passion. I have been in the nonprofit industry for over 20 years. I say that and then it goes, oh my God. But yeah, I have been doing the work of helping women share their stories. My first book was an anthology in 2011 called Confessions of a Welfare Mom. The second one in 2012, Confessions of a Welfare Mom Volume 2, Confessions of a Domestic Violence Survivor, the third year. And so over the years, I've helped over 60 women become authors through the anthologies. So film is I guess next step.
A natural next step.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
I've done stage productions, so we've had all kinds of monologue shows and what have you over the years. And in 2014, God gave me this vision of women coming into, it was a bar-like setting, and they were sharing their stories. They were just talking to the bartender, and it was a female bartender. And I just have been blessed to have some great friends who, when you tell them some of these things, they actually start figuring out how we can actually do it. And when it came, I didn't know it was going to be a film. I didn't know how it was going to come. It had no name. And so Corey John, who is my director, writer, and co-producer, I said, I told him about it. And so since 2014, he's been saying, so when we're going to do the Bra Project? That was the name, the Bra Project. And then it was last year, I believe it was around early fall, and God gave me She Pours. And I said, that's it. It has a name, it had a premise. And so we began working on it, and in January, Kiki from Kiki's Chicken Waffles let us use their Park Lane location to film. She was also one of our interviewees. So it's a two-part. It's a scripted piece where there are 4 actors, females, sharing their stories. Some of the actors are local. Janet Parker, who is, she's in news, but she's also pursuing acting, and she's great. Beezy Baby actually plays our bartender, so she's the one who's interacting with everyone. You'll see a lot of other familiar faces throughout. And then there is that second part, which is more of me interviewing folks, which is starting my podcast called Hope Vibes. So with Hope Vibes, I interview 4 different women from different backgrounds, and so they share. So their part is not scripted, and we get to hear about their journeys and challenges as well.
That's beautiful, beautiful. And with this red carpet premiere, are we wanting to dress up for this? What are we doing?
I'm going to tell you what I told my mom. I said, it's a really nice theater. You can wear what you want to wear. I'm going to dress up. Dress up a little bit, but it's a short film. It's a short. I think the scripted part maybe about 15-20 minutes or so, but the goal is that we are going to do a full feature.
Oh, okay.
So it won't have the interviews. Well, maybe we'll see, but it's going to be a more full storylines, and we have some phenomenal women's stories that we're going to be sharing in the full feature. So this is to kind of get my feet wet in film, and we'll see how this goes. And it's a whole lot bigger budget to do a full feature, so we'll be working on that sometime next year.
Awesome. And before we go, I want our viewers to know, we'll pull the details on the screen, but I want our viewers to know how they can get in touch with you.
You can get in touch with me on social media, Kawan Fitch, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. It's my full name, Kawan Fitch, MBA. And also, you can get tickets right from Spotlight or through my website, sheiscoachk.com.
Perfect. Well, Kawan, thank you so much for joining us and sharing these details about this empowering short film. Those details are right there on your screen, and we'll make sure to have these on our website, sodacitylive.com. Don't go away. We have much more Soda City Live coming up after this.